Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing one of my favourite videos, which is a Temu haul. It's only a little bag, but we have got quite a few things in here, and hopefully something that will appeal to all of you. Let's start with item number 1. We have a webcam, Full HD, 1080p, 2K, 4K, compatible with Windows 10, 8, 7, XP. This has a 5-glass lens, a built-in mic, 1080p Full HD, all white balance, video chat, conference, 2K Ultra, 4K Ultra. Built-in noise isolation microphone, automatic low light connection, plug and play, high speed, USB 2. It's not really high speed, is it? But you know. Tripod ready, universal clip, fits laptops and LCD monitors. Now, I bought this because some of the videos that I've done, I used the webcam on my laptop, which is absolute crap. Okay, so you get a mini tripod. That carton's going to annoy me. You get remote control. It doesn't say anything about remote control in the box, but okay. Instructions, which I may need to read on this one. And then you get the webcam itself. What the? That's like a Chinese puzzle. Okay. But yeah, you've got your little slide. He says. There you go. You can slide it out the way. You can block yourself off. Let's do it. Great. So even that doesn't pull. Oh no, I've just got a sticky bit. Lovely. Yeah, not sure about this, but we'll have a look at it later and see what the quality is like. What do we get on the remote? So you've got autofocus, manual focus, center, zoom in, zoom 9 times, zoom out, flip mirror, zoom 1 times, and then reset. So you do get some, control with it. Okay, now that one needs to fit back in the box.
Okay, so this is me just recording a quick snippet on the laptop camera, which obviously you've seen before. I've used the laptop camera when I'm like doing headphone or gaming headset reviews and things like that. So this is what it looks like on the inbuilt camera. Not great. Okay, and this is what it looks like using the 4K camera. That's focus, and that is brightness. Now the room's not greatly lit at the moment. I haven't got the light on above me. I've only got the main kitchen light on. We've kind of got like a kitchen diner, and the dining light ain't on at the moment. So the light isn't great. I wanted to see how it does at lower light, and I've got to say that to me looks pretty good. A lot better than the built-in camera anyway, that's for sure, the built-in webcam. So this little camera may actually be decent. Now it also comes with the remote control. So for instance, you can do zoom 9 times. Ooh, not sure you'd want to do zoom 9 times. And then you can zoom out slowly. You can zoom out slowly. Zoom in. Or you can just do zoom 1 times. You've also got autofocus, manual focus. You've got flip. This is how I feel most days when I'm doing these videos, literally on my head. And you've got a mirror. So all in all, this camera does not seem bad. I don't know what the audio is going to sound like. I'm hoping it does change when you're using the 4K camera. It uses the built-in mics, but I don't know.
Item 2. Okay, this is a useful gadget, and already got one of these, but kind of, unfortunately, it's broke it a little bit. So I bought another one, and it's just a portable vacuum cleaner. These come in really handy. Okay, so you get a couple of attachments. USB-A to USB-C charging. You get instructions. I think we all know how to use a vacuum cleaner. And, well, they always cover the power button with this bloody tape. And there you go. Now I have already just tested it, because it's not exactly the same as the one we had. Okay, this is the one that we have. And we've had this I bought this a while back, long before I started doing these videos, so it's got to be about 8-9 months. And it is really pretty good. It costs about 14 quid. Three speeds. It does also come with attachments that you can plug in there, and it will do blow instead of suck. So if this one is so good, why have I bought another one? Well, unfortunately I dropped it, and now you screw it in place to hold it, but it doesn't catch. It broke the little clip. So now when you're hoovering, sometimes if you go too rough or you get caught, that comes off, and you know, if that falls out, which it can do, your crap that you've just hoovered up goes everywhere. So you've got to be really careful using that. Which is why I decided to buy another one. And I thought this was pretty similar to that. It's not quite the same, it's not quite as big. But again, you know, it's mainly for doing like little bits in the van, in the car and things like that. It's great for getting in little nooks and crannies. If you spill like crumbs or sugar or something on the side, brilliant for that. Getting under all your, you know, we've got air fryers and everything on the side. Getting under that. But this one, it's got some decent suction. Not quite as powerful as that, and it's only got one speed. You can't, you know, but it is instant on, instant off. Well, that one you have to hold it to turn it off, or go for all 3 speed settings. So this one isn't quite as powerful as that one, but it's still good enough. You can see, I don't know how well you can see that, but let's have a look. See, can you see there is dirt in there. I have tested it, and it works fine. It works absolutely fine. You know, you've got your little attachment bit, so you've got your brush. If you want to do around the vents and everything in the van, that's what these are really good for. But yeah, I've not charged it yet. I've been using it, so the battery seems decent on it. And that will be now probably, I'll get rid of that one. I've tried to get it to stay, you know, get the clip, try and do some magic, but no, once you've broke the plastic tab off, there's not a lot you can do, which is a shame, because that one has actually been really good. We use it a lot, and the battery's still fine on it. It still charges, holds a charge, no problem whatsoever. So we'll see how this one does compared to that one. But initially, in fact, how do you, so it unscrews, and then that probably just comes out exactly the same, and you can see, you know, as I say, there's some big bits in there. These little hoovers are surprisingly good, surprisingly useful. And this one, thankfully, it clips in really tight. So that's not going to come off while you're hoovering. That's good. So yeah, not, you know, it's nothing fantastic, it's nothing special, it's a little hoover. But genuinely, if you haven't got one of these, and I'm not saying buy this one, just buy one of them. I mean, this is the second one we've had, and they work really well. They come in really handy, especially you've got kids that make a mess. You don't want to get the big Hoover out, you know. And I'll tell you something else. The kids will probably like using it. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Just, oh no, I've made a mess. I'll just get the little magic Hoover. It's not magic, but you know what I mean. Okay, next we have a little white bag. And we have a... Oh. So this is a USB-A to twin USB-C charging. And it is our little batteries. Back in a minute. Okay, so again, nothing exciting. It's just a couple of the old style 9-volt batteries, but these are rechargeable. And they're also in a little prison, so I can't open the bloody thing. What the? Push it in, pull it out. In out, shake it all about. There you go. So I got two. Bloody hell, they're light, really light. 4400 milliwatt hours. 9-volt. Pugimax. These are Pugimax. Lithium ion, ready to use new generation rechargeable batteries. With Type-C charging underneath. Both of them. You can charge both at the same time. Now you may be wondering, why have I got these? Well, a while back, brings us on to our next item. I bought this. Comes with instructions. And it comes with no charging cable. Okay. Now this is a wall stud and wire, metal, anything finder. And I thought it'd be quite easy because I don't do a lot, but when I do DIY, I put shelving and that up. You're always worried that you're going to screw into something or... Oh no, I broke my nail. You're worried that you're going to drill into something you shouldn't. So I thought this would actually be quite a useful product to have. But when I opened it up, it takes a 9-volt battery. And you just don't find these in the shops like you used to. You can find them, but usually the dearer brands. And I thought, I don't want to buy a bloody battery just for this. So then when I saw these, which are not a lot of money, and I thought rechargeable, so technically they'll last a lot longer. Because when it dies, just recharge it rather than throw it away. And maybe if I buy anything else that needs these might come in handy. That's why I bought these batteries, so I could actually test this. So, plug that in now. This is where I find out that they don't work. Plug that in now. And now have we got power? We have got power. Yes. Here we go. I've got it set on AC. I've just killed the Hoover. It lives under the table. Get out of the way. Bitch. So yeah, I've got it set on AC at the moment. Right. So we've got our cable. This is to my power brick that lives on the table. And we'll just see. So nothing. Right, you've got lines on it. They've just started to go up. And it's come up with an electric symbol in the corner. And there you go. Yeah. So initially user error. You've got to... Now when it's set on metal and you go over a power line, it does come up in the corner, power cable. So it will still tell you. That might be useful. I don't know whether I would trust it 100%. Yeah, that's why I bought them rechargeable batteries. Nothing special, but the fact now that you can buy rechargeable batteries, you don't have to plug into a machine, but you can recharge them via USB-C, I think is actually pretty cool. Right, so we'll keep that in now. Now I managed to test that. Okay, so just up in our bedroom. Ignore all the dressing gowns and everything hanging on the back of the door. Storage space is limited, and we're going to try this stud finder. Okay, so we're going to go on to AC. Now I'm hoping there's a light switch here. The light is turned on. And a lot there. And more there. Right, so what if you put it on, let's say metal. You press that away, you wait for it to count down. Then it's ready. And there you go, yeah. Just find it. Wait. Well, it clearly ain't electrical all the way through the wall, is there? It's saying there's electric. It's detecting electricity and metal. There's no electricity in this door. So, and it's finding metal. Move it around, it's finding, it's saying there's electricity there. Which clearly there isn't. So, yeah, I don't fully trust this. I mean, it finds my ring, so it detects titanium, it detects my bracelet. Yeah, so it does detect things, but why is it saying there's electricity in the door? Next. Okay, so this is going to be my new camera for filming because it's a 4K, costs less than 20 quid. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. The video quality is going to go through the roof on this channel. You get your camera. You get a little carry handle and you get USB-A to USB-C charging and you get instructions, which we will bury at the bottom of the box forever. Now this will be something that goes to the boot sale, but I just thought, you know what? For the price, it will be interesting to see how bad this actually is. Does that rotate? No. So it's just got a flip up, basically selfie. So you can see yourself taking selfie pictures. 4K, 48 megapixel. You stop sneezing in my videos, please.
Can't help it.
God's sake. It's bloody autumn. You shouldn't have allergies now, kid. Right. That's my son. Anyone want him? Anyway, USB-C, charging, and micro SD. Now, have I got a micro SD card I could use with this? I'll have to dig one out so we can test it later. But how do we turn it on? Okay. That sounds like an old phone. Okay, so we've got photo, video, game, music, filter, paper. Paper? Okay. Album and setting. That's what you get on your very, very high quality screen. So let's choose camera. Okay. Now is it a half press for focus? No. It's telling me no card, so it won't actually take the picture. But that's what you're seeing on the screen. So we'll get an SD card, or we'll get a micro SD card in this later. Take a few shots, take a little bit of video, and then I'll upload it, obviously, you know, in the B-roll, and we'll see what we think of that. I'm not expecting great things because this is a very, very cheap camera, but I thought for a child's first camera, you know, and I'm on about, you know, I'm on about quite a young child, that you don't necessarily want to give them a high-end or a pricier camera, but this will kind of get them up and running. And the fact the screen, you know, so if they want to take pictures of themselves, they can. They can take the selfies with the screen. That's kind of like a good thing. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to it. It's very light. It's very plasticky. But for the money, it actually looks better than what I thought. Now, in relatively low light. Now let's go up. Next, we have another headband or headlamp, because that last one I bought was just, it's uncomfortable, it's too big, it's too cumbersome. So I saw this one and I thought, maybe it will be better. Okay, again, they put these things around the power button so they don't get turned on in transit. And then it leaves a sticky residue. Have we got power? Yes, we have. Okay. So, Jesus Christ. That's obviously designed for the Hulk. Let's make that a bit smaller, because my head's big, but not that big. It should be fine. No, it's still a bit loose, but you get the idea. That's actually, I'm not going to make it tighter because we're going out for tea today. That's why I'm wearing a bit of a, you know, jazzier shirt than what I normally do. We're going out for afternoon tea. Yeah, some little sandwiches cut in triangles and some little cakes and things. Me and my wife. It's bought for us last year, and we just haven't had a chance to use it. Voucher, so it runs out next week. So we thought we'll book it. And if she's not up to eating too much, because she's still obviously recovering from the... More for me. Win-win. But yeah, getting back to this. We have, obviously, you've got one bar, or one strip, which is ultra white. You can dim it. Then you go on to the second one. I can't see. Then you go on to the second one, dim it, and then you've got a red one. And then you've got flashing. So if you're in trouble, that one would be the one to use. It doesn't flash SOS, it just flashes. And then, then you've got, okay, that's why that's on the side. You've got a light on the side as well. Okay, and if you press it again, dim it, then that puts 2 on. And then flashes that one. And then off. But one thing about this one, oh, you've got to turn it on, dickhead, is you've also got a sensor. So you can turn it on and off by waving your hand, which I thought was actually really good for... It's actually quite good, actually. Look. For when I'm out delivering in the winter. Because the nights are going to start drawing in soon. We deliver till 8, 9 o'clock in the winter. Some people do it all year, but I genuinely, my numbers go up so much, I'm out late. And you can't see, a lot of people, if they don't expect a delivery, or they think, oh, it's dark, they won't come now, they turn all the outside lights on, you can't see shit. So you can't see jack. So I thought this would actually be really good, because I could literally have it on that mode, so I ain't got to search for a power button, and just wavered it when I need it on. Another thing that would come in handy for is when I'm actually taking the photo at night, because we have to take a photo of proof of delivery. And that way the camera would focus straight away. Now I don't know how long this will last, but obviously the battery's on the side. I'm guessing there's a decent battery in this. This quad is quite big. It's USB-C charging. And I just thought this would actually work out really well for me. Right, so just in the garden with this headband. It's not the brightest, as I said, but if I can find the power button. Doesn't do a bad job. Come on. Yeah, boy. Okay. Next, I'll hide that bit. We have a torch. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, for God's sake, another torch. Really? Jesus Christ, what is it with this guy on torches? Well, it's always nice to have a bit of light in your life, you know? Brighten your day. I'm still seeing a strip of lights in front of my eyes at the moment, so bear with me. You get instructions. I'm not going to show you what. And the box. I'm hiding the cool bit. Now again, I thought this would be an ideal camping companion, because it is, oh, I ain't got that ring on because I've got a sore finger. Metal. Right, this actually feels quite well made. Now, is it? No, it is not zoomable. Or is it? Oh God, I can't see properly. Oh, let's turn it up the right way, don't I? And it, outdoor camping is the first thing it says. Front warning. Distress signal, hiking, night travel. But why? Why did you see that? You might have saw that. Why do I think this is cool? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Why do I do this to myself? You've got a torch. You can dim it, and then you've got flash. So you've got 3 settings. Maximum, dim, flash. Why is that good for camping? I hear you ask. Well, that's not the good bit about camping. The good bit for me about camping is you've got the flashlight. But the other end, you've got one of those arc lighters. Which you can't blow out. So good for the wind. Not, you know, the wind that you need. You know what I mean? Good for windy scenarios. So you've got the flashlight and you've got a way of starting fires. That is not going to, you know, you're not relying on matches that are not going to work in the rain very well. You're not relying on a lighter. This, I think, and it's so small as well. You fit it in your pocket, put it in your bag, whatever. You've always got it with you. You've always got a way of starting fires. Now again, I'm going to sound like a fire starter. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. But I think sometimes in an emergency situation, easy for you to say, in an emergency or camping, man, this would be perfect for camping. See where you're going, get to where you're going, start your campfire, away you go. That, I genuinely believe, and it comes with a little carry handle. Is that a clip? No, that is just, so you put the lanyard through there, I guess. In fact, that might be, let's have a look how long this is. This is going to go, why put a twisty tie on it? Jesus. Yeah, this would go around your neck. So again, you just stick it around your neck. That, I think, hang on. Oh, that lets it down a bit. I didn't. Oh, it's on the side there, at the top, right there. Idiot. But it is a micro USB. Kind of lets it down a little bit and tells me this may be a little bit older than I first thought. But I still think that is genuinely really cool. Yeah, I like these arc lighters anyway. I've had a couple on the channel. Sold them at the boot sale, man. They sell immediately. People actually are quite surprised. You know, the technology has been around for a long time, but it's places like Temu, AliExpress, where you just see them pushed, you see them advertised. Well, this little torch that is also an arc lighter isn't great as a torch. Next. Nothing exciting, but I actually think these are pretty cool. I've got 3 of them. I'll just literally USB-A, plug them in, and they are meant to be flat. Bloody hell, that's loose. Blimey. Oh yeah, they wibble wobble. Top quality, build quality. That one doesn't. But those two wibble wobble. But these are meant to be flame effect. Now I thought with Halloween coming up, again, it's a shame that, you know, I could probably fathom something out where I could plug it in. But yeah, if I use it with a power bank, these could go in pumpkins. That's my plan if they're any good. I haven't used it. You know what, let's just plug one in. Unplug that. I'm not sure if you can see that. Oh, you can see that. I'll move that bag over a bit. Yeah, in a pumpkin, that would be alright. It's quite bright. And it'll give a flame effect, which is what I want. So I've got two of the USB flame effect little lights in my battery bank. Yeah, I think the effect's quite good. In a pumpkin, if you can't see the actual tube, the bulb, I think it'll look pretty similar to having an actual candle in there, but without the danger. The downside is I've got to try and figure out a way of getting it in the pumpkin and powering it, because obviously I can't stand it up like that in a pumpkin in a power pack. It's going to be too long, so I might have to use some kind of cable, extension cable. But yeah, I think the effect's pretty good. As I say, I've got 3 of these, so hopefully they will be going in pumpkin for Halloween. Next, not going to get them out. They've been on the channel before, but I was actually quite impressed with them. We do use them. We have one at the top of the stairs, one at the bottom of the stairs. The downside of these are the batteries don't last long. So I thought if I buy some more, I can always keep 2 on charge, and then when one dies, there's a pack of 3. But now, so I've got a spare one in case one fails. As soon as one dies, just swap it over and then put that one on charge. So always got them. These are actually really good, apart from the battery life. That does say standby mode, 3 to 5 months. It doesn't say use mode. But it's got 4 meter sensing distance, 15-second delayed lighting, and 120-degree range. And I will say these are pretty good. The one at the bottom of the stairs goes off immediately as soon as you go into the hallway. The one at the top of the stairs I've angled slightly differently, because downside about these, they work all the time. So it hasn't got like a light sensor. So that if it's daylight, it'll think, oh, no need to go off. No, it still goes off. You can't change that, but you can turn them on. You can put them on auto, or you can turn them off. But yeah, they are handy. They are really handy to have. Hence why I bought another 3. It's a pity the battery don't last a bit longer. But they are quite small, so I suppose it's only a little battery. But they probably lasts about 4 or 5 days. And in our house, especially the one downstairs, the dog goes to the door, like the front door. Every noise he hears, he goes to the door to investigate, and then it goes off. So yeah, they might last longer for you if you're not putting them in such an active area. You put them in cupboards and things like that. You know, they are really, really handy to have. So that's why I bought another pack of them. I'm not going to get them out because I say they are in a previous video. And then last in this box we have no idea. Okay, I don't know why I bought this one. I don't know why I buy most of this stuff. But this one especially, I don't know where I'm going to use it. I just didn't think it through. But it is. A remote control boat. Diddy remote control boat. Bloody hell. Very Diddy remote. Actually, that looks kind of cool though. So yeah, there is our little blue boat. Now the only place I can really use this is in the bath. Because we have got a pond in the garden, but it's a wildlife pond and there's weeds and plants and everything growing in it. So yeah. Okay, so you get your remote control. Standard remote control, forward, backwards, right, left. And then I'm wondering whether you can actually steer that, because I don't know what that is, but we'll see. It has got 2 little propellers. And obviously it takes batteries. Right, so it only works when it's in water, or you wet the little 2 electrodes at the bottom now. Yeah, as soon as you dry it off. So it only works in water. But it does work. So yeah, I'll have to get a bit of footage of that in the bath later. Not with me in it. But yeah, I mean, it feels pretty well made actually. It looks good. But we'll see what that's like in the bath. Is actually good fun. Now what's that do? I'm not sure what that one does. Oh, is that like a turbo? Hang on. Oh no, we're caught. Not sure what that one does. But yeah, this little boat is actually pretty cool. So I think the way it turns, it just does the propellers in opposite directions. But it literally turns on the spot. That is cool, man. I didn't think I was gonna be impressed by this little thing. Oh, get off the side of the bath. But you know what, man, this is actually good fun. I just wish I had a bit more, like, you know, if you've got a paddling pool or swimming pool, I don't know why it keeps beeping at me. Like this thing, you genuinely, for a little bit of fun, bath time, yeah, you know, this, yeah, I mean, I can't fault this. For the money, I expected it to barely move, not be controllable, certainly not steerable like it is. Okay guys, so that does it for this video, this little Temu haul. Let me know if there's anything in this video that you thought was actually pretty good. Or whether you just think, you know, yeah, this is like, nothing's here for you. But yeah, I mean, there's some interesting things here. If you like this video, obviously, as usual, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help. If you haven't done so as yet, but you would like to see more videos like this, there's another one coming up very soon. I've got another 9-10 item haul. Then again, subscribe to the channel, and then you won't miss anything. If you've got any comments about any of this, any questions, drop me a comment. I'll do my best to answer as quickly as I can. But yeah, that does it for this video. I'm going to record another one now, while I'm dressed up in my Sunday best. Well, it's not Sunday, and it's not my best, but you know. But for now, guys, I'll say bye, and see you again very, very soon. Take care, guys.